Okay, so hi everyone. Hope you're doing well. It's been quite a few days that haven't streamed. We had weekend. Monday didn't trade. I had to go. Sorry, it was Monday. So basically Monday, yes, I traded. It was uh, the last day of the month, and I think I actually streamed it, the whole live session. Then we had, so I'm just looking at my calendar. So basically on Tuesday I didn't trade, so I had to spend the whole day outside. Then it came into yesterday, and basically I took on Wednesday one trade during the pre-session, the pre-market open, and I took one late trade just after the reset of the day. It's basically today just an very early trade with the market open, and we're gonna go through it now. And it's basically I'm gonna show you two trades. Okay, so the one I trade. Okay, so let's go. I'm gonna show you some screenshots. Uh, Hold on a second. I'm gonna show you screenshots because the trading view is not holding entry data on the charts for when price resets. I'm gonna see if it still exists for some reason, but I really doubt it's gonna be there. Anyway, I'm gonna show you now. So basically the trade I was telling you about was, I'm gonna show you the context now. So basically the context is I'm gonna show you now my screen. So okay, so basically the context, we were about here on the weekly. So basically the context is that price had already been rejected from the highs. You see here the second week on the weekly, which was on the monthly. It was just about on the top of the August. You see, it couldn't go any through higher. So price started coming down again into the, if you see here, there's like a structure. So if you see here, there's like a big structure coming around, you see, just testing it. So basically this structure just came to test the base again, which is about here, if you see. So price was coming to test this level of buyers. Okay, so as price crossed through the VPOC, like around here, I think VPOC yesterday was around here, a bit higher. I felt to take. I thought it was a good idea that as soon as it dropped below the VPOC, the weekly VPOC, I thought would be a good trading idea to take the rest, the continuation down trade, up to the base where it's gonna lead us. Generally, I like to enter the trend days early, which is about the rejection is gonna happen. But in this case, I saw sellers getting aggressive, and it was just it wasn't a planned trade. It was just happening just on the spot. I was doing some journaling, and I just happened to see that. And I said, okay, I might take it. And yeah, it was profitable. And I took my trades off the time. Price continued lower, but I was happy to close my trades there, just on the safe side, to be on the safe side. And yeah, that was the overall context. It was basically the rejection from the highs, and I took the continuation below the weekly VPOC up to the base where we see here the quarterly previous DVA low. So now that we have the context, let's go to the actual trade. So basically we see there was, as I said, there was the rejection from the highs, which was grinding down slowly. We see also the SMAs here. It was below all of the SMAs. And that was the monthly DVA low. That was the monthly previous DVA low, which was, let me show you. Yeah, so basically it was this one. The monthly previous DVA low was of September's. September, which monthly previous DVA low. So basically I took this piece of trading, this one. Okay. And basically, if I show you, we see coming here, it tests the monthly previous DVA low once, comes back of the SMAs, and the second time I'm noticing that is about to change, it was getting very aggressive, and was about to change band into the minus 2SD, 2SD. And there was a big gap as well, and my trading idea was to capture this bit from a high time frame to high time frame, which was about 26 points. 26 points. Within this area, there were, as we know, there are other Mancini's technical levels, which helped me to scale out. And my overall trading management is based on Mancini's levels. And as you know, I take my 75% of the first one, and then I take another 15 of the second one, and then I just keep a 10% runner until the ender target, which in this case was the yearly previous DVA VWAP in the yearly. In this case scenario, I ended around here. Basically, I had a good entry. It was basically 56.27, which happened to be around here. A bit late, I could possibly end it here. But anyway, yeah, we had some pullback here. So I took my majority of the trades. I ended with 3 contracts. I took the 2 of them. And my plan was to hold the third contract up to the test of the yearly. However, for mostly like psychological reasons, and mostly because maybe I got afraid that, I'm going to lose some extra profits. I saw the reaction here. I wasn't waiting to see how it's going to react to the SMAs, which is that's what I should have done. So just close my position entirely. If I had held my position, my third contract, it would actually reach its destination. I will see here. Yeah, but as I said, I closed my trade early. I still managed to capture 4.5%, which I think was like $85 or something. Which is decent. I mean, it's a decent trade. But I didn't maximize my trade. That's the thing. Coming after that, then we had that was my trade for Tuesday. Then after the session open, so I'm gonna go into the real charts now. So after the session open, and yesterday we had the tariff news for Donald Trump. So that was yesterday's day. what happened here? It tested. Yeah, that's the trade that took yesterday, right here. So we see it was rejected from the monthly VPOC and the weekly previous high. It was grinding down, and what I took it was this trade right here. This trade. I know some others like NADRO Black. They took this trade after the second retest of the yearly. They took this trade, which is also valid, to be honest, and it's a really good trade. Okay. Nevertheless, it went to the tops, tested this bearish zone, tested again, ripped through it, then they tested the yearly DVA low, couldn't hold that, and then just collapsed late at the closing session yesterday. So today at the opening, I literally had I placed like in the past an alert, but I totally forgot about it. It was just there, and I just got the alert hit that this level here had broken. So I'm just logged in and I see this huge massive candle coming down, and by the time I entered, price was about here. That was a gap down basically. I see price was retested this level, came back, but it couldn't go any higher, sorry. And we're just waiting to see how it's gonna react by entering. So by the time I entered, price had already sorry, just gonna make it like this so you can see it. So basically price was already somewhere about here. Price was already somewhere about here. So I saw that I've noticed that it did a kind of like a pullback. It didn't do much. Then price was aggressively was about to come down, and I noticed also there was a kind of like a big volume, and I noticed also was kind of very aggressive. It was below these two levels. So say okay, now it's time to enter and see if there's going to be any continuation after the gap down. So I entered a bit heavily. I ended with 4 contracts, 4 micros. Again, as I said, and you know, my trading system is to take profits at the 90% of my end target, taking into account the previous swing high in this occasion. So if we mark up the Fibonacci, we're going to see that %90 is about, and as you can see that it price came down at the first I entered. I saw this trying to do like another pullback down. I exited here as I was with heavy size regarding my trading account size. So yeah, I got out here. I closed some profits. It was around 2%, and then I was just waiting to see if there's going to be any pullback. After I saw the buyers they couldn't, push any higher. They were very weak. There was another red candle formed, and then I entered again, the same size, and I kept the same target as well. That was a yearly. It did a very sudden blip here. It didn't take me out by a few ticks. Then I was waiting for another form to candle, and then I was just taking out. Almost perfect trade. I captured the majority of it, except a small gap here where I wasn't trading. was about, I think, 38 points in total, just this trade. And yeah, that was a yearly. The yearly in the end, it didn't break, as we see. Get rid of that. Yes, as we're gonna see, the previous yearly DVA VWAP, it didn't break. So price continued higher. It tried to fill up the gap again, but it didn't manage to fill the gap. And price now just grinding slowly, like backwards. Sorry, sideways, up and down. So basically, there was no significant action after that. I'm not gonna trade today. I had a really good day yesterday. I got around 20%, 29% of my account just by this trade. And if you consider the other trade as well, so in this week I've made around, in 3 days. I'm gonna show you now. So basically, in 3 days, if I add up all the profits, I made 42.5% of my account just in 3 days. So today I'm not gonna plan to trade, and I'm gonna spend my rest of the day just journaling down my yesterdays and the days before trades. And I need to write down as well in a formal, like more formal format, my trading management, just for my mentor, for my trading management, and my playbook. So this has a lot of work to be done. I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish today, but it's really nice work, and I'm looking forward to do it. Hopefully, hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna be trading. I'm working late, so I'm gonna have enough time to do almost like the first full 2 hours. But I'm not eager to trade. If I have free time and I feel okay, I'm gonna trade it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep journaling for this week and come back next week. Yeah, that's it for me. Basically, this week we had mostly imbalanced down continuations carry on, but it went decent well. So yeah, we'll see about next week. If we're gonna have any nice setups. So that's it for me. I'm out. Have a nice day. Have a nice session, and be careful out there because it's market is very volatile at the moment.